If you're talking about it, we're talking about it. Chicago's talk station, 890 AM WLS.
All right, stepping into the studio. This man's a personal hero right here. And the damnedest thing is, not only a personal hero to a scumbag like myself, but there's a line of people in this station that just wanted to come up and see Ron Jeremy. And the people, the meekest people you could imagine, people that I thought would not know Ron's great work. And your work has been vast. I mean, let's face it. But not only in the adult industry, but
That's
reality TV star.
Hello, but it's mostly because of that. That's first of all, don't call yourself a scumbag. Look, you can insult me all you like, but don't ever call yourself a scumbag, because that upsets me. That upsets me.
Ron, over 1,000 adult films, but
almost 2,000.
Almost 2,000.
Yeah.
75 mainstream films, including some cult films that are big in colleges. 11 music videos for MTV and a bunch of HBO specials, and other TV shows besides reality. Nash Bridges, Just Shoot Me, Conan O'Brien, all kinds of stuff,
He's got a new book out, The Hardest Working Man in Show Business. A New York Times...
Parentheses, hardest man in show business. See the joke?
Yes, we get it.
That's the joke, yeah.
So many of the guys that started out in the adult film industry around the time of you, the leading guys, were Jewish guys. How did it play out that way?
I'd say not the majority, but a lot of guys in porn are Jewish, and very few girls are.
Because it's better looking, let me be honest with you.
We've made jokes about that. It's been a lot of surveys in Hustler and other magazines why there are so many Jewish men and so few Jewish women. And it's funny. Well, first of all,
Debbie Diamond. I mean, she was Jewish, I think.
I don't think so. No.
She said her father was a
Nina
dentist.
Hartley, Robin Bird, Gloria Leonard, Heather Hart, Alexandra Silk, and I think I'm done.
And that's it.
Well, there might be a few more here and there.
Because a lot of the Jewish actors would go, "You want me to do what?" Like, we hear that a lot.
On Jay Leno's show, Robin Williams did a routine about that, saying, Ron Jeremy's a Jewish porn star. He goes, "Jewish porn star? Ow, you're hurting me! Ow!"
That's me.
He did a funny routine about, picture of Jewish phone sex service. Hi, it's terrible. I hate it. Why? Next. Jews always emphasize college. It's a big thing amongst Jewish folks.
But you went to college.
They push college. In my forward, I thank the two people in my life that are my role models, my parents. They raised 3 kids who don't touch drugs, don't drink, don't smoke, and all went through 6 years master's program. Half of my family are doctors. But the thing is, they always stress college. So the girls in porn often make more money than doctors, lawyers, teachers. Generate $17 million, no college. But the Jews stress college plus dads would kill them.
Yeah.
I think those are the large large reasons, I think.
Let's go back. Let's move back to how you started in this. You went to college. You got an education, a degree in special education. Is that right?
Yeah, 2 BAs in a BA theater, BA education, master's special ed.
And where'd you go to school?
Queens College for all that.
Okay. And so you got this degree. How is it that you make it into this business? And what did you tell your parents in the beginning of it?
I quit teaching to do theater off Broadway, and you starve. Then first came Playgirl magazine, so I was like naked, and this is October.
Well, how did people know about your talent?
Because I put myself in Playgirl. My ex-girlfriend sent a picture to Playgirl, which they actually describe this whole story in the documentary and also in the book, which actually on Showtime. They're still playing the documentary. And then they published the pictures, and then I got approached to do porn by a director named Joe, who I thought was doing mainstream. He was doing all porn at that time. Keep in mind, a lot of the same directors in New York who were doing porn were doing mainstream. There was no video, no DVD, no internet.
They were just
it was all full-length feature cameras. They had directors today who I can't mention. I can mention some that were made public, like Wes Craven, Nightmare on Elm Street. He did some porn. I can mention 5 or 6 more, but I won't. And they went to Hollywood, and they're now big directors. So I think if they like my work, they'll put me in a regular movie. And one director did, named Chuck Vincent, who was doing all porn, then moved up to mainstream. He got me into the Screen Actors Guild, put me in a film with Chris Lemmon, Jack Lemmon's son, and then I started to do both mainstream and porn side by side.
All right, wait, I gotta go with your parents. Your parents. So you do the first thing. First you're in Playgirl, then you're doing the movies. What was that conversation like?
Well, my mother, who was a fascinating human being, my mom passed away. She had Parkinson's, and eventually the operation took her life. But she was a decoder and a cryptographer, and she was in the OSS, and the Office of War Information. My mother was a spy during World War II. That discusses it in my book. There's a picture of her in her trench coat. And then she was a very educated woman, and she graduated Queens College at a very young age. And she said that my son Ron dances to a different drummer. That was her expression. My dad, used to tell everyone that he has 2 VPs and a P of E. Because I had the sister and brother who are vice presidents of businesses, and he goes, Ron's a president of Vice. That was his joke. They wanted me to go on to better plateau.
Do you have a dentist, brother, to make your family happy? My son, the dentist. My son, the porn star.
No, better than that. My brother is a CFO of many companies. He used to work for Marriott. He worked under Bill Marriott.
Really?
He was one of the top guys they had.
Did he ever?
He was the highest ranking Jew they ever had. What?
Did he have to explain that to the Marriotts? Because they're very conservative people.
In fact, that's why. It's funny you should say that. That's why no one even knew I had a brother until the book. Because in the documentary, which came out on Showtime, my sister's on the show, my dad's on the show, my brother doesn't exist. And it's because he was working for Marriott, and it was too conservative. Yeah. We decided that no one even knew I had a brother until the book came out and goes, you got a brother.
Can I ask you this? Is this true? I've been told that because you were on a reality show with Tammy Faye, who just recently passed away, and you struck up a pretty actual and real friendship with her.
We were friends right till the end. We were very good friends. I used to go visit her in Charlotte. We went to restaurants together. She was a little doll. She really cared about people. In fact, we were on, I think it was Nickelodeon's 100 Craziest Moments in TV History. That was the cover story of the TV Guide. And it was great. And it said number 83.
And this was a real friendship with her.
Yes. And
now, one would think that there would be disparate points of view there.
They said in the show, number 83, Craziest Moments, they said, how can Ron Jeremy and an evangelist become friends? They go, only God knows. I love that answer. Because she respected me, but not my business. She wasn't a fan of porn by no means, but she liked me. And I liked her a lot. And she was so cute. She would help me feed my pet tortoise, Cherry, who's on the show also. And she'd say to me, tortoises have souls too, Ron. And she's so cute. And now my tortoise is doing really well. She'll probably live to 160, which is the age expectancy of a Russian tortoise.
Are there any...
And she used to go to Larry King and say to Larry King, I absolutely love Ron Jeremy and his pet tortoise, Cherry. He was calling me on the phone going, Tammy loves you and your turtle. It almost sounds kind of dirty.
You and your turtle.
It's not what you think, guys. It's a real, actual, living, breathing tortoise.
Does your nickname bother you?
No, actually, it was given to me in a nice way because Bill Margot gave me the name Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Who did this?
Bill Margot.
Oh, did he?
Because when I drove up to the Lake Arrowhead, I was freezing my kishkas off on a motorcycle. I'm a New York boy thinking it's going to be hot in California. Yeah, in Lake Arrowhead, it's not. So I'm freezing on a bike. He throws me into the shower with a girl named Connie Peterson. Yes, we had sex. I love California. I'm here for like just 20 minutes. I'm screwing a beautiful girl, having nookie with a beautiful girl. Sorry about that. I lost my radio savvy for 1 second there. Wait, so then I come out of the shower, all pink and furry, and my hairs are standing straight up, from static electricity. And I do shave for films. I hadn't done it yet.
Shave your body hair.
I shave them all.
Yeah.
I shave a lot of it, right.
Yeah,
especially shoulders and all.
Yeah.
So Bill's going, look, he's a little hedgehog. My hair stood straight up from static electricity, and I was all pink and furry after being frozen solid. And Bill goes, that's not a human, it's a hedgehog.
All right, now Viagra.
No, I'm doing it with you, enjoying it, Viagra.
Viagra is...
It's so funny because every guy in porn is doing it. Now, any guy can be a porn star. You saw in the last how many years, it was me, Randy West, Peter North, Tom Byron. You'd see the same guys for 20 years. It's not easy to do. Guy, the more confident the guy is, he knew he was going to fail. It was like we had an old joke going in the business. When the guy was, I'm going to have no problem at all. God, stand back. This thing's going to get big. Stand back. We'd look at ourselves and go, no, he's going to fail. And sure enough, when the guy was always overconfident, nothing. And when the guys were sincere and nice, saying, well, Ryan, I'll do my best. Got any advice? Can you give me some tips what I should do? And I'd give the guys advice, and often they did a better job. Really? The ones who were confident couldn't. Now with Viagra, anybody could. It's funny because I used to be pretty quick to the draw. I was always known as being pretty fast. Mm-hmm. I am the slowest guy in the set now. The ones who hire me have to really want me.
Why don't you take it?
I never did. I mean, I'm still chasing age. I don't need it.
How old are you? Can you say? Would you say?
Well, yeah. 54. I'm 54. And the thing is,
you look great for 54.
Well, thank you. I can still run, jump, kick. I still can do all those things you see in the book.
Hey, what about...
I was the hang glide, but the thing is, I'm now on the middle of a carpet playing Spank the Monkey with a beautiful girl staring at me, and I'm trying to do my thing. These guys are coming out of the bathroom. What the heck is that? It's up. Their pants aren't even down yet, and they're flying up in the air, going. And these guys are half my age, walking out of the bathroom with
this is almost a sad story. This is like the stand-up comics are like, why are they doing blow?
Say, guys, hold on, I'll be with you in a minute. Just you start, I'll join you in a minute. Saying, my God,
all right. So what about the AIDS? Do you have to
we get tested every month for HIV, chlamydia, trichomonas, gonorrhea. We have to.
And then what happens though?
The first test is nerve-wracking. They show that in a documentary. I'm pasting them. Your very first test, like Chris Rock used to say in his comedy act, you're thinking back, okay, who was I with? Oh my God, she had no teeth. What was I thinking?
All right, Ron Jeremy, the hardest working man in showbiz. Though working is in small, it's a
hardest man in showbiz.
Yeah, the hardest working man in showbiz, and showbiz. New York Times bestseller. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it.
Hey, guys, thanks a lot.
Chicago's talk station, 890 AM WLS.